everyone, Caroline here. Today I'm going to be showing you about embossing on tissue paper and putting that on a wooden blank. I'm going to use a wooden heart I got from the works. The stamps I'm going to be using on here are the Stamps by Me pine cones. Turn this around because I never know which way YouTube is going to show this. So let's get started. First I iron my piece of tissue, and people think oh it's going to burn it, but it doesn't. It doesn't. You can iron it and it gets rid of most of all the creases. So that's my stamp, my first stamp. Going to use an anti-static bag. And this stops your embossing powder from sticking to anything other than your embossing ink. I'm going to use the Versamark. It's the watermark stamp pad, which is for embossing, and it's clear. When you stamp on it, it's clear. So you can put any colour you like on. Press down nice and strong. Let that soak in. As you can see, it's done a good print. Just wipe my stamp. And I'm going to put another one just here. Oops. They're lovely, these pine cones. Lovely for stamping. That's it, make sure your image is all on there, okay. That's that. I'll take that off now. And I'm going to put some embossing powder on here. And for this one, I'm going to use the gold, the Thirsty Brush gold embossing powder. It's fabulous. Put that back in the jar. Now, as you can see, if I put the white paper behind, you can see even with the anti-static, you still get a little bit where you don't want it. So just brush it off. And then get your heat gun, excuse me, and warm it up so that you're not holding it too long on there and it's got quite hot on your gun. Just a bit of noise for a bit. Okay. As you can see, that's turning nicely. It doesn't burn the tissue, it doesn't go brown. This is an acid-free tissue I'm using. Double check we've got it all. So that's done quite nicely, as you can see. Beautiful gold, isn't it? Then you get your item you want to put it on, whatever, whether it's a box or a heart or whatever you want. And I use Mod Podge. I have a big jar because I use a lot of it. And yesterday what I did was I used a white acrylic gesso on my board, because as you can see it's just a normal wood colour. So I just used a bit of gesso to lighten it. Some people use a matte paint, or you can use white acrylic. And this is the Mod Podge going on. You don't need a huge amount, just enough to stick the tissue down. And then put your stamp where you want it. And smooth it out with more Mod Podge on your brush. And don't worry if you get any creases on it. It does add to the texture of your board underneath. The Mod Podge does smooth it out. Now Mod Podge does dry clear, so I will see my gold through it after. Even if your tissue tears a little bit, it doesn't matter, because you can put other little things over. Just doing this quick to show you. And then I'm just going to get my scissors and cut around the edge. The main thing is, as you can see, you can emboss on tissue paper, and it works beautifully. I did a box for the Create and Craft TV launch of the new Imala Chapter 17 on the Stamps by Me website. If you want to go and have a look at those, some fabulous new stamps, the Chapter 17. And I did a box with the leopard on in silver. Came out beautifully. You can get the catch up to watch that. If you go on the Imala website, the Imala Facebook page, they have all the catch-ups on there. Be able to see some of the amazing things that Carly Duff, the creator and designer, has made. With her stamps. These just go over with the Mod Podge, so your edges are nice and smooth. Now normally I would leave this overnight to dry, to be honest, but I'm just going to put the heat gun on and see if that sets it a little quicker, so that you can see it done. But I will be posting this on the Eureka Stamps by Me group, and I will leave links in the description of this video for the stamp and I've used, and and where you can buy these things from. So I'll pop the gun on it and see if that dries. Not like I said, normally I leave it overnight. Let's have a go. Right, it's going to take a little bit longer to dry, but as you can see, even with that little bit of drying, the gold has come through beautifully. And when this is all completely dry tomorrow, I will decorate it up, and I will have a little bell on and a bow on there, and I will put a Merry Christmas on there as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing whatever you can make as well, and have some fun. Bye.